Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make beef meatballs inspired by the Danish pork meatballs that are known in Denmark as frikadeller. Frikadeller is normally in Denmark made with pork or pork and veal, but today we are going to use beef. And we'll need 2 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and spices of your own choice, or maybe none, or maybe just herbs of your own choice, and 3 tablespoons of oil, or 4, depending on how you like it. Oh, I forgot to say that I'm using 1 kilo of beef, 1 kilo of minced meat, and you cook both each side about 7 minutes each side before you make the sauce and continue with the process. And not on very high heat, medium heat, and then you can lower it according to your pan. The pan matters. If it's a heavy pan, then 7 minutes is good. If it's a very, very light pan, then lower the heat and still cook for 7 minutes. And here I'm removing them now, ready to make the gravy or the sauce. In Danish, we normally make it with brown sauce and then eat it with potatoes, boiled potatoes. There I'm putting flour to thicken the gravy, just maybe quarter cup, but depending on how many you are, you can use half a cup or quarter cup. And then we're going to add some cream, but you can also use milk. You can also use water, depending on how you like it. We like milk. We start with milk and then put some cream to make it thicker. And we do like it with cream. And we really don't have to add anything in this gravy because we have all the spices from the meat, all the good juices. But you can taste in between to see if the salt is enough, or if you want to add some little salt or pepper. But normally I don't really add. People can add at the table if they feel there's not more salt, because we don't eat the same amount of salt in our house. Like, I eat a lot of salt. My husband doesn't really like a lot of salt. My son eats a lot of salt. So it's an individual thing. And my daughter eats a lot of salt too. As you can see, I add the cream a little at a time, just to feel the texture. You feel it with the whisk. As you're turning, you feel it with the whisk when you're whisking, and it just tells you how much more you need. And then when it's ready, you add the color. In Denmark, we call it a bonfarve. Bonfarve. It translates to brown color. And that's where the brown sauce comes from. And then you add the brown, and you can see that food color. It looks very nice. It turns into a very, very deep brown color. And you will just mix it. Just keep mixing it until everything is mixed in together. And the color is cooking together with the gravy. And it keeps, now it starts to boil a little. As you can see, it's boiling. And here we now start putting back the beef. The beef goes back in. And when the beef is in, you let it cook a bit more. Like, you can cook it a bit for like more 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the heat. If it's low heat, 10 minutes. If it's high heat or medium heat, 10 minutes. But 10 minutes is good. I normally cook them for 10 minutes while I'm just adding the sauce on top of the beef, turning them around. Let them play together in there. Have fun together. Get all nice and juicy. And while you're doing this, the potatoes could be boiling, or maybe they were boiled before. Or you can also have some oven potatoes or baked roasted oven potatoes. So thank you for watching. Enjoy.